Welcome back, folks. We are riding around my Mooncool TK1, which is my 3-inch fat tire bike, and just doing a little ride along the park's edge here where the lake is out here, which you'll see here in a second. And it's just an area where I really love to get out and not so much explore, but just ride around. It's beautiful out here. I just left the gazebo out there that you can see. And just a beautiful park. And it's hot today. It's probably 93, 95 degrees out here. But it don't feel it with that little breeze blowing. So, again, I wanted to get out and ride a little bit today. And we was talking earlier on the other video about what seniors ought to purchase, rather it be an e-bike or an e-trike, and that really all depends on your preferences. What kind of riding do you want to do? What kind of disabilities do you have? Do you have any balance issues? These are some of the things that you need to really clear in your mind before you go make that first purchase. Now, as I have mentioned before, if you folks are going to go purchase an e-bike or an e-trike for the first time, you can either buy them online or you can buy it from a bike shop. I always prefer somebody buy one from a bike shop, but a lot of people buy them online as well. But the only thing you got to remember is you do not have the support that you have when you got a local bike shop. So when it comes to repairs and things of that nature, you may have a little more of a difficult time to get things accomplished, but you can get them accomplished. But yeah, we're just going to ride on into the park here, and then I'll head back out of the park and we'll head back home. But I really wanted to, again, talk about e-bikes and trikes. And if you haven't watched it already, I just put a video out on the differences between trikes and bikes and what I recommend. Well, I'm not sure what they've done here. Looks like they've closed off. Yeah, they got the trail still going here. I can ride across. Doing some construction back here. Yeah, the biggest thing you got to watch yourself on a trike is you got to learn that front end, because it's so much different than a regular bike. That when you go to lean into a turn and things like that, you got to be careful that you just don't go on over on that trike. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but it doesn't take much to learn it. But I think this is probably the 4th trike that I have reviewed, and the second one by Mooncool. And I think Mooncool puts out absolutely a quality trike for sure. So hats off to Mooncool for that. We're going to kind of ride the sidewalk back here instead of not having to get out on the road. We will have to eventually cross the intersection up here, so. But yeah, most of your bikes and trikes, you're going to start from, you can start from $750 and get a decent trike. But if you get up around the $1,500 to $2,000 range, you're probably going to get a better trike for the money that you're going to spend, because it's got better quality components on it. Most of them's probably going to have front suspension on them at least. So there's some variables you got to look at on your decision making. Do you just want to leisurely ride to the store, maybe out in the neighborhood? I think a trike would be your best bet. Now, if you're going to ride more aggressively and you want speed and nimbleness in the bike, you're probably going to want an e-bike instead of an e-trike. So those are some of the things you can look at. Hoping that sprinkler system don't come on right as I'm riding through here. Actually, it'd feel pretty good in these 90s. But yeah, we'll be doing a little road riding here, and then we'll get up into the park and head back that way again. Again, this is Monday. I didn't get a chance to get out over the weekend starting Friday night because my wife was in the hospital and she's back home and everything's fine. So I decided I wanted to get out and ride my trike. I don't care how hot it was, because you can endure the heat. You just got to stay hydrated and keep, I'm not sure if this guy is going to turn left here, but he is. Get over and out of the intersection here. Yeah, that guy was seeing me crossing, so that was good. But I'm just doing a little bit of neighborhood riding here, as you can see, and into a little park I just come out of, and we'll be entering another park once I get up here, and we'll ride through that a little bit. Then back on a big wide sidewalk we can ride here in Ohio. They allow us to ride on sidewalks. They're designated for bikes and trikes. But I'm in pedal assist forward, doing about 13 to 14 mile an hour here. Very comfortable ride. This is where we'll turn left. Kind of looks like we might get some rain coming out of the south there. It sure looks like it. I'll tell you, this humidity builds up like this, and you can get them pop-up thunderstorms for sure. Yeah, we're just going to turn back up into the park here. But yeah, put it down in the comment section what you guys think about this kind of riding. What you think about the Mooncool TK1. If you got any questions about the TK1, ask them down in the description or the comment section, and I'll help you. Also, I have a $200 discount on this trike. If you order from my link from my channel, it'll be down in the description box. You just link on to the to Mooncool's website and pick what trike you want, and then it'll ask you for a discount code. Then you just put Dan200, and that'll give you $200 off the purchase of your trike. And of course, that is on a $1,500 purchase, and that's what this bike is price point is right now. I think it's $1,599. So you can pick this trike up for $1,399. And the trike is well worth that money, without a doubt. There was an e-bike just went by me. Not sure which one, but it was an e-bike. We're just going to kind of throttle through the park here. little leisure ride here. Yeah, and most companies, including Mooncool, they have financing available for you. I mean, if I see something that I like and they give me 0 interest for 6 months or 90 days or whatever, I'll go and choose that option, and then I'll pay for it once I get to that point. How you doing? Definitely looks like it's going to rain to the south here, but I'm not sure that's coming this way. If it is, we might get wet, and that's going to be okay because it's pretty hot out here today. I just don't want to get electronic components too wet on this trike. This time of year, you get this humidity to build up like this, you're going to get some pop-up thunderstorms. Let me know what you guys did for Father's Day yesterday. I was in the hospital at 11 o'clock to get my wife out of there. So, my sons both called me and wished me happy Father's Day. And, you know, they're in their late 40s, early 50s. So I really don't need them to visit and bring me gifts and all that. I'm way beyond that kind of stuff. Just to get a phone call from them wishing me happy Father's Day, that's all I need. I don't get hung up in the picnics and all that stuff. For the most part, I lead a really fairly frugal life. I don't want for anything. I don't need anything. But when I get a bike in like I do, I got 2 coming in this week. That's a blessing for sure. So, I mean, what part of retirement can you not like about this? I retired after owning a business for 40 years, which I thoroughly loved my industry. I was in the pest control industry and a business owner. So I thoroughly loved my job every single day. Then retire and then start a e-bike channel, and rest is history. But you know, once you get up into retirement age, you don't want to sit around the house. I see so many people do that, and they just wait for things to happen to them. And you can't do that. You got to get out and make things happen for you. And that's what I did. So what a better thing is to get out and ride and get exercise and be able to get a free bike every now and then. Now again, I do sell them off after a while. I'll sell them to people local. I don't ship bikes, but if somebody lives within a 200-mile radius of me and they want to drive to close to where I live, I'll meet them somewhere. And I've had them come as far as Indianapolis, which is almost 150 miles, somewhere around there, maybe a little more. Columbus, which is another 110 miles. So I encourage folks, you know, if you guys are looking for a discounted e-bike or trike, put it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can help you guys out. I've got a few for sale right now. Got my grass cut today, early this morning while it was still cool. Got all my flowers and my vegetables, got all them watered. Fixed my wife some breakfast, some sausage and eggs, and since she just got out of the hospital, I don't want her doing too much. It's the little things in life, guys, that you do for your wife that are important. It's not the big stuff. You just get up and make breakfast for her in bed or something like that. That goes a long way and really solidifies your marriage. I'm going on 53 years now. I know I've heard some about some YouTube reviewers in my bike industry that a couple of them say they just get out to get away from their wife, and I'm thinking that's terrible. If you're not happy, why are you in that relationship? At my age, and it's not about the kids, that's for sure. You know, they just live separate lives and they're not happy with who they're with, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, if you can stick it out and keep a successful marriage, again, it's the little things that you do that's going to solidify your marriage. It's not the big stuff. So just a few things you guys can ponder. Got a guy coming across the intersection here, got to be careful. We'll bump it up to pedal assist 5 here. Get up to our max speed of 15.5 miles an hour. Corn's coming up pretty good. They always say if it's knee high by July 4th, it's doing good. Well, that's better than knee high there. Let me know if you guys are getting a heat wave right now. I'm in Southwest Ohio, and we're going to be in about a 10-day heat wave here, the way it looks. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this little ride today. We're a little less than a mile away from home, and I'll go ahead and stop the video right up here and let me know what you guys are riding. If you got a trike or an e-bike, let me know what you guys are riding. I may have already ridden it and reviewed it already. I don't know. I've had several bikes in the last couple years, and I'm now down to about 12, and I have about 13 or 14 here shortly. Yeah, I know. I was watching a channel the other day, and I won't mention the reviewer. He had all his bikes lined up in the garage, and I think it was somewhere around 21. He had them all numbered, but he had to go on and talk about all of them, and which, if you're a reviewer of his channel, you already know what he owns. But to me, to get out and just start talking about all the bikes you own, that's kind of putting somebody's face. So I didn't really, I didn't respond to the video, nor will I. He does his thing, I do mine. He said he don't watch my YouTube channel anymore because it's boring and it's same old, so yeah, well, you know, his channel is too, same old. He's incorporated his daughters for help on the channel, and I'm okay with that. yeah, you know, you watch enough ride videos, you're going to be bored to death. There's not, you know, there's not much to it after you just talk about things. And now I don't get upset anymore if somebody's not going to send me a bike or whatever. It, you know, I just thank and count my blessings for the ones that I do have. You can only ride one bike at a time, or a trike at a time. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop this video right up here, and I want to thank you guys tremendously for following me along on my ride videos or my garage videos or things you want to see. I really appreciate that. So yeah, subscribe to my channel and share, like, and hit that bell notification. And hey, I will see you guys on the next video.